Hello everybody, GuidingHalo here. So I wanted to do something a little different. I even pulled the cards for it, transformation in love life. But there's so many love readings online, there's so many of all those sorts of things, and I wanted to do something a little different. We all see the tarot card, the Wheel of Fortune in tarot, as a beautiful gift because we know it's about divine timing. And we know that it's about the universe bringing new things to us. Massive change coming our way. Sometimes the change isn't fun. Sometimes the change hurts. All those sorts of things. But we want the new. 98% of the time we want the new. If nothing else, to save us from where we feel the lot we are in has us. So this card, if it was to spin right now, I wonder what chaos it would cause in your life. Sometimes it's better to have it wait to spin than to spin right now. Perhaps you wouldn't be ready for the gifts that are about to come your way. Or perhaps you'd be right on par and ready for it to spin. Nonetheless, I'd like to do this reading and find out, in a general sense, for collective-wise, where it is that all of my signs would fall if this Wheel of Fortune was to spin right this second. Would you be able to handle the changes? Would you be able to handle what's coming? Let's find out also what it is needs to be cleared up before this spins. Okay? So that's the intention for these readings. Let's get started. Okay, so Pisces, let's pull some energies for you. The universe has my back. If this Wheel of Fortune was to spin right now, how would that look? What's the divine trying to work towards? What's going on here? What's the divine trying to work you towards to bring about the other side? Okay, so let's pull energy card for you. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Look at that. So there's a real understanding coming about as to what the divine is teaching you and how they're teaching you. I think this is a faith and an understanding that you've reached. My Pisces friends are really coming into a beautiful time, in my opinion, with the cards and the energy I've been pulling. It's like the gates to your happily ever after are opening. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher. So the divine is teaching you through love relationships. Absolutely. There's acceptance and trust in the divine all over the place here. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. So what is it you're envisioning? We'll have to pull tarot on that, but there's something that you're envisioning, trying to put faith and trust and acceptance and absolutely allowing the divine to bring forward to you something beautiful. Your dreams, your absolute surrender. I surrender to a power greater than me. It's like oneness is, wow, my Pisces friends, oneness is my true nature and the universe has my back. Dang, let's just forget about it. Like, this is beautiful energy because these are all things that you know about yourself, that you know to be true already and are accepting and are moving forward in, it seems. And the universe has my back. It's like you feel loved, you feel cared for, you have an understanding and a knowledge that what's going on is for divine purpose. I think you're in a very good place. I feel that this Wheel of Fortune is spinning for you right at this minute, but let's see what's going on here. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. An opportunity could be communication coming in about a new job source, or it's a new start in some way. Younger person that you may view as immature, that there could have been problems with, but there will be moving away from rough waters to calm waters here. Queen of Pentacles, dealing with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone who's very nurturing. You know this energy of perhaps there's a could have been a breadcrumbing situation with an earth energy, or breadcrumbing yourself towards self-employment. There's going to be an absolute transformation there. An absolute transformation. I wonder if this is in the past where something ended with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. In some way you weren't ready to trust that love, as maybe it really taught you something, because this is about trusting love as your primary teacher, the love of the universe. Perhaps this situation really taught you something, and it transformed you in a way that you weren't expecting. Brought you into your heart center, brought you into unconditional love. I trust that my powerful intentions towards unconditional love, combined with my faith, are enough for my vision to become a reality. So there's something you're holding on to about this person where something's ended. My Pisces friends, really stepping into your intuition. Perhaps you were dealing with somebody, or you yourself are very spiritually attuned to what's going on, having this powerful faith and setting your intentions, that your faith in the situation, whatever happened, that it will it will reap massive rewards. I trust that my powerful intentions of love and open-heartedness and my intuition combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision of knowing what I want, knowing what I do want, taking control to become a reality. That's absolutely stating right there what that card says. And what are we headed towards? The Ten of Pentacles. The reality is, your reality is here, is that you want this. You want that energy of absolute abundance. Perhaps this is something that you ended with somebody because there was something yet that you needed to build. Or you felt like perhaps you weren't enough and didn't have enough finances or something. I surrender to a power greater than me. Well, we have a match here, the King and the Queen of Cups. There was great love here between the two people, or there is absolutely great love here. Perhaps there's been a shakeup in the financial world with everything going on. Absolutely Piscean energy, asking the divine for clarity about which way to go now. This could be an end to employment things or dealing with business in some sort of way. What is this more so about? We have an end of a cycle, start of a new one. So if you've been in hanged man mode, asking the divine for clarity, there will be the end to that cycle, and I believe that's when the wheel of fortune will spin. I think something's really coming out here that's going to surprise you in some sort of way as you surrender to what the divine has in store for you. Yeah, it's going to surprise you. Look at that. Tower moment, shock and awe. Tell me about this tower for my Pisces friends, please. Aw. Brokenheartedness, sadness. It's taken a lot of strength to get through. Ending the cycle, to not having control of your emotional faculties or putting more words to your emotional understanding. There could have been an ending with a Leo. I don't know why I'm getting a parent, or something happened where you thought that money was coming in through a Leo and it didn't. Oneness is my true nature. Realizing you've got to buckle down and get the work done and put the energy in towards commitment if that's what you desire. You could have been dealing with a court case scenario or higher levels of government here. Really an opportunity to buckle down and put the faith in, understanding that oneness is your true nature, coming into understanding of what your spiritual footing is, putting in the work to do that. bringing an absolute end. There's something that you have held spiritually that in some way has held you, believed in your spiritual foundation in some way that has held you back, has killed you in some sort of way, has stopped you. I actually think this is a spiritual awakening, what's going on here. And in this spiritual awakening, it's almost like the breakdown, this new cycle, this stop of the old, the breakdown of it is actually bringing you to a place of new spiritual understanding, putting in the work to your spiritual foundation, leaving what is left, which is done, leaving what is done behind. But you're in a this is a self-imposed prison of thought, sadness, feeling like you have lack of strength to bring something forward. Why is it that you feel you have to have the money to move forward? Perhaps you felt you had to do that, and now the money's not coming, so now how will you ever move forward? By taking this cup here that this beautiful queen has, and the intuition to knowing what you want and moving forward to it, but understanding you don't have to do it alone. Perhaps you're having a new understanding of how to take your... I'm sorry about that, guys. The camera cut out due to I don't know exactly what. Anyway, so then the next card I pulled on the universe has my back is the Four of Wands. So that's your desire. That's what you want. And I think in your heart and soul, you're trusting that somehow this will come about. But whilst you're in this energy, I don't know how that would be. However, the divine knows what's going on behind the scenes here. All the energy underneath, whether you want to see that energy or not, the beauty that is you coming to the foreground and offering the new, hopping on your trusty steed and offering this beautiful energy. I believe this is you. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio moving forward. Perhaps there was a decision you had to make previously between a Scorpio and a earth sign, or a water sign and an earth sign. And you didn't feel you could step into it. Perhaps you put an end to things because you didn't feel you could step into it due to not making enough or being enough. But there is going to be a very happy outcome here. And I think it's really going to take you by surprise, because we're ending a cycle of you not feeling like you're enough here. I think you walk around with this underlying energy of beauty, but you are stuck in some sort of way that you tell the stories about how it's going to work out, or how it's going to look, or how it's going to turn out. Or I need to be this before I can step into marriage. I need to be this before I can do this. And unfortunately, when you do that, it tends to block the divine from bringing the blessings to you. What's crossing this Wheel of Fortune from spinning, please? What's crossing this movement forward? Look at that. Self-confidence, love. What am I saying here? Absolutely. Stepping into self-confidence, understanding this value that's you taking this cup and hopping on your trusty steed and having faith that when you offer your heart and offer your soul, it brings about the beauty you seek. It's beautiful. So, new love, huh? There's somebody that you're afraid to approach. For my single Pisces, there's somebody you're afraid to approach. To be honest, I think it's you. I think you're afraid to approach you. I think you're afraid to step into beauty that's you. Because that heart pain, as soon as you go to grab this energy, it like poof, it vanishes, because your heart pain is, you bring it from the past, possibly from 10 years ago, all the way forward. So this is what's crossing your Wheel of Fortune coming to you. But this is the outcome. So it's up to you. It's up to you here. Actually, no, it's not up to you. It's up to the divine. Because the divine is going to spin this at the time they're ready to, whether you're ready for it or not. Wow. What a beautiful outcome. Look at what you're after and what you desire here. Anyone that can desire this kind of commitment and this kind of love, this kind of fortuitiveness, however you say that word, anyone that can do that and manifest this into your life is ready for it, but you don't buy that you're ready for it. You keep telling yourself you're not ready for it. Or perhaps someone keeps telling you, I'm not ready for it. That's going to change, my friends. Is that going to change? Hell yeah, because divine justice is going to step in once the wheel of fortune spins. Divine justice steps in when there's been a wrong. You've been wronged in some sort of way. And I think you're wronging yourself to a certain extent, or someone's wronging you by not offering this. Justice is going to step in. And that wheel of fortune is going to spin. This cup is going to flip upwards, and it's going to be a new world for you. Look at this: 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Sun card, and commitment. I mean, what else does a girl need to know? A man need to know. Seriously, beautiful. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. Oh, here, let's split the deck and pull you an angel card. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and do not compromise. Don't compromise, but you have to get in tune with what do you desire right now. Visualize it and it will come about. This negative energy that you bring along with you will block your progress to help heal. So this is something about healing something from the past. For my Pisces friends, could be family situation, could be something to help heal this situation. See the other person's point of view with compassion. The other person may need to do this with you. There's somebody, I'm telling you, that you all love a lot, whether you're with them or not. And there's a whole shit show you've been through. But I'm telling you, it can either work out as you move forward and give the bounty that is you, or the divine can spin the wheel and work it out for you. I'd rather see you do it, because that's when the lessons are learned. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. Talk to you again soon. Blessings.